is Michael Cohen. He's another one. That guy ended up in jail for him, right? But this guy, I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Give me the worst against the spread. I'm sick of talking
It is what it is. We all had to get up and go.
You got what you asked for. Congratulations. Everybody's happy, right? You got what you wanted.
Everyone had to get up and go to work today. The worst teams.
Congratulations.
Against the spread. The Titans 1-7 this year. Panthers, Dolphins, Cowboys, Seahawks. The Jets and the Giants are in the mix.
All those teams stink.
Worst teams again.
That's one thing I've noticed in that repertoire right there. Everyone stinks except the Texans.
Yes, Texans are a flip. I think they're 6-3, right? Straight up, but they're 3-6 against the number so
Take
far
the Lions
this year. So
Sunday
that's your
night.
one. Take the Lions Sunday night. Best over and under this year. Ravens 8 out of their 9 games to the over. How about that? Bengals 6 out of their 9 games to the over. That's why we got 53.5 coming at us tomorrow night. Panthers also the over. As far as the under, Chargers 7 out of 8, Texans 7 out of 9, Giants and Colts and Browns 6.
So you might be right about the Texans Lions Sunday night under.
I think it's an under game. I think it's like a Lion 24-14 type of win, like something like that. Well under the 49.5. I think for the Lions and the Texans coming up there on Sunday night. Odds to win the AFC after 9 weeks. It's the Chiefs at the top, followed by the Ravens and Bills, and everybody else. The Steelers are on there somewhere, right? We can find the Steelers on there. It's 14-1 for the Steelers to win the AFC.
I like that. I like that price. And then what are the Bills plus 3 what?
350, I believe, is where the bill. 375. As we have finally reached the moment in my life where I can't read the small print anymore. My eyes have been so good for so long that either I've put the screen far enough away from me where I can't read the small print anymore. But that's okay.
Mike,
I have mostly everything.
I got a lot of good advice for you there. Progressives. You get 3 lenses, you got distance, you got like middle, which would be like computers in front of you, and then you got up close for, reading your phone and your newspaper. Even though I don't think read the newspaper anymore. I will tell you, when it gets to the point where you cannot read your phone ever, you're going to be wearing glasses because you will not be able to read your phone soon. That's coming. And there's other words. Like, here's me in bed. Like last night, I woke up at like 2 a.m. to go to the bathroom. And I wanted to see a couple of scores, for betting. And I'm in bed like this, and I'm like, oh God, I couldn't even try to read it. Like it's literally a blurry city. It's a blizzard. It's like Dairy Queen.
It's part of old age. I mean, look, I used to be able to spot a dime on the floor 100 yards away. My eyes were so good, and now, it's getting a little. It's getting there for me, unfortunately.
I did LASIK, and that wore off in 10 years. I went from having 20/20 to back to crappy vision in 10 years. Meanwhile, I got some guy peeling layers of my eyeballs off, telling me I'm going to be 20/20 for life. You know when I did that? When I was the Thrashers play-by-play guy, they gave me free LASIK to be the Thrashers play-by-play guy. They peeled my eyeballs off, and they've never been the same. I blame that guy. I hope he gets hit by a truck.
The NFC side, it's the Lions. They're the favorites with the 4-4 49ers right there behind them. Eagles, Vikings, Packers, everyone in the mix there on the NFC side of things.
Yeah, I want to see the Niners out of the mix completely. And I would love to see, I'll be honest with you. I told you before, I think the Eagles, the Falcons, the Commanders, and the Lions are in play. And I know everyone thinks the worry I have is when McCaffrey comes back, the Niners are going to start winning. And they always play better after week 9, which is now. It's week 10 now. It's a halfway point. There's 9 more weeks. That's it. And so this is when they start winning. And I hate them dead.
I hate them dead too, but I think that's precisely what's going to happen starting this week. Out of the bye, I feel like they're going to turn the corner and start to, at the minimum, take over the NFC West in some shape or form.
I don't think his body's long for this world, though. I give him a short shelf life in the NFL, believe it or not. Christian McCaffrey is always injured. That's all there is to it.
He's had half the season off. So he only has to make it the other half. He got to sit out the
He's
first
got
2.5 months.
Bad calves, bad legs. Yep. He's a running back. He's a pass-catching running back who has bad legs. You know what that means? It never gets better. What are you going to change legs like a pair of pants? You going to change your legs? No, they never get better. Athletes with bad legs, they go away like toilet flushes.
If they could probably just do like what Vegas does in the NHL, where they just leave you on IR the whole year, and then they magically are better for the playoffs. Right. And they should do that with McCaffrey. That way they only need to get 3 or 4 weeks.
You got to admit that's
out of him. The Knights are good at that over on the NHL side. Jefferson leads the NFL in receiving yards. He's got 783. MVP update for you through 9 weeks. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes seem to be the separators right now, although Goff ain't too far behind.
Yeah, Goff at 8-1 he's fantastic. Goff's nearly perfect, and he's 4th. And Mahomes has no numbers at all. He has terrible numbers for a guy that's won all these Super Bowls and they're undefeated. His numbers are crap.
I don't believe that. Look, they're 8-0. All right, it is what it is, and that's why he's there. He's having his, you could say, worst statistical season that he's had, and that's crazy to say with them being 8-0. That's wild. And I think part of their 8-0 is, as I said the other day, I feel like their defense is a lot better than it's been in years past. And that's part of the bigger reason why they're 8-0 so far this year. He should not be up there. I think it's Lamar and Allen right now.
Might be the Bills might be the team that beats them. I hope it's the Steelers on Christmas Day. I would love that as a Christmas present. Watching the Steelers beat the Chiefs. I told you already, I don't know how many times I gotta say it. I live for their demise and their eventual downfall. I live for it. I can't wait till they suck again. You remember when you used to say, like the Packers, you'd be like, they've had nothing but great quarterbacks for the last 50 years.
Quarterbacks.
And then the Patriots, all they've had is Tom Brady. Now they're getting a slice of what it's like to not be a good team and to suck. They're in that cycle. So I can't wait till Kansas City's in that cycle.
Here is those Defensive Player of the Year odds that I have for you. Of course, we know T.J. Watt. He's the best defensive player, period. And he's got a very big lead on the odds board over everybody at this point. Everybody. He's going to win.
He is so good. Who are they going to shaft him with this year? Dexter
I don't
Lawrence?
think they can.
Who are they going to shaft? Trey Hendrickson? How about Chris Jones? They
close.
Love the Kansas City Chiefs. Love them. They don't like the
There's nobody close.
Voters.
They can't do it this year. There's nobody in the stratosphere, and they don't even have any of their usual big names to try to push, like Parsons and Garrett, and Aaron Donald's retired, so they can't push him. Like they got no choice. They're gonna have to give it to T.J. Watt. Coach of the Year through 9 weeks of the season before we go, and Dan Quinn of Washington is your favorite at plus 200. Peyton, Campbell, Reed, Tomlin, O'Connell, etc., after him.
Yeah, I think Dan Campbell has been the best coach. This guy has them back in short order, going on a run to get revenge on the 49ers for them and him screwing up that game last year at Levi's Stonewashed Denim Jeans. Honestly, Dan Quinn, I think is doing a good job because Jaden Daniels is his quarterback, and he's the one winning all the games. Dan Quinn had nothing to do with the Hail Mary. They're winning because of Jaden Daniels and McLaurin. That's it. That's all there is to it. Dan Campbell is coaching the Lions to being the best team in the NFL.